Hello, this is Dan's show on the tube. We're going to be reviewing last night's Raw. Um, Hit like and subscribe and let me know what you think of the video and in the comments below. Also, I would like it if you would vote on what match we'll be reviewing Monday. It'll either be Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant from WrestleMania 3, Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart from WrestleMania 12, or the 1992 Royal Rumble. All three matches are really good. They all have their historical moments, and I'd be interested in which one my fans would like to watch with me. We're going to do a watch along, and I'd like to know what you'd like to watch with me. So leave a comment in the comment section below which match you'd like. Also, let me know who your favorite wrestler and tag team is so that I can make a point to try to review them in some of my upcoming videos. Let's get to the Raw review. First off, Gunther came out to the ring and talked about Finn Balor and how his position on the card did not deserve a world title match, but due to repeated attacks, Gunther wasn't going to continue to take it, and he'd take him on it. Judgment Day came out during the promo and began attacking Gunther. Damian Priest came out and began attacking Judgment Day and took down the four guys pretty easily. Then got in the ring with Gunther, and they kind of got into it a little bit, and Finn attacked both of them, and eventually the Judgment Day's numbers led to laying out both Gunther and Damian Priest. Next we see Adam Pearce backstage with Judgment Day. He named Damian Priest into the match with Finn and Gunther, so that's now a triple threat Saturday night. Also, he named a tag title match for next week on Raw. Judgment Day will be barred from ringside for that match. It's going to be JD and Finn against the War Raiders. I'm hoping the War Raiders can win that match so that we get more tag title defenses. Next was the Wyatt Six versus the Final Testament. The Wyatt Six looked really strong in the beginning of the match, but the Final Testament won by Paul Ellering returning, and he threw some powder into Uncle Howdy's face and distracted him long enough for him to walk into the final prayer from Karrion Kross, and Karrion Kross won the match for Final Testament. That's the first loss by the Wyatt Six, and I think it was a little early to do that loss. I think they should have saved it for a bigger show and a bigger match. Next was a CM Punk interview. He was asked first what the favorite of Paul Heyman is. He said now was not the time to reveal that. I'm thinking that it's got something to do with Paul turning on Roman and joining with CM Punk. I wouldn't be surprised if they turn CM Punk heel in the next couple of months, especially being he's been feuding with Seth, and I just think that'd be one way they may go with it at this point. He ended up talking about Seth and helping to train Seth and keeping Seth out of trouble in the company and keeping his job for him. It was a pretty good promo. CM Punk usually delivers with his promos, so I'm not really surprised. The next match was Dakota Kai versus Liv Morgan. Pure Fusion Collective come out and attack Dakota during and after the match. Liv won with Oblivion. Dakota did the same forward roll to take Oblivion that Nia Jax did a few weeks ago when she fought, and I think it makes the move look awful. There's a lot of wrestlers that can take that bump really well, but Dakota didn't really pull it off tonight. Next was Seth Rollins going to the ring. While he was walking to the ring, you seen Tiffany Stratton off to the side talking with Adam Pearce, and I think that has to do with the transfer portal or whatever they're calling it, opening and making some trades, trying to get the rosters ready for the Netflix premiere in a couple of weeks. Next was a replay of the New Day celebration of them pretty well just lambasting Big E. I'm hoping that Big E gets either somebody that can represent him or he's almost ready to come back, because I always thought of E as kind of the MVP of the New Day, and the way they treated him was just so wrong. It's going to be interesting to see where they go with that. Seth come out and cut a promo on CM Punk. During the CM Punk promo by Seth, Sammy come out in the middle of the promo, Sami Zayn, and talked about that he was out of bounds for talking about Jey Uso and saying that Seth may have attacked him. And he kind of advised Seth on CM Punk. It was a pretty good promo. Sammy just doesn't. Sammy's good in the ring, but he doesn't have the promo skills that I personally like. Everybody's got their own opinions, but Sammy to me isn't a great promo. Next we had Zelina Vega versus Ivy Niles versus Lyra Valkyria for the Women's Intercontinental title tournament, first round match. Lyra won with the Nightwing. I was really hoping they were going to go with Zelina Vega in that match. I feel like the LWO needs to eventually get some gold to be considered legit, and I think they're kind of floundering right now, and some gold would help. Next, we got an interview from the New Day. Kofi and Xavier didn't like the questions they were being asked about Big E, so they hijacked the camera and walked out to the ring. Well, they received Dominic Mysterio levels of heat. They were easily the loudest boos of the night. They couldn't even cut their promo, so they ended up just getting frustrated and walking to the back, leaving the crowd just chanting New Day sucks, which is kind of new. They named Sammy versus Drew on Saturday night's main event. I'm really thinking Drew's going to win this match. I think he needs it for his heel persona more than Sammy does. I think it would help help Drew tremendously to get a win over Sammy, and then Drew could kind of go to whatever's next. The main event Monday night was Rhea Ripley and Raquel Gonzalez, and Rhea beat Raquel. Liv did interfere in the match on several occasions. At one point in time, Io Sky came out and kind of kept Liv at bay so that Rhea could hit the riptide on Raquel through a table to win the no DQ match. The show ended with Rhea and Io holding the title. They both had one end of the belt, and they were holding it aloft. And it kind of left you with if Io beats Liv, will Io go after Rhea? Or if Io doesn't succeed and Rhea gets the belt, is Io someone that's going to be on Rhea's radar? It's kind of the way they left the show. Right now, I'm going to be watching NXT to do the NXT review for tomorrow. I'll also be posting a news and rumors video tomorrow. Have a nice day, and I hope you enjoy the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And tell your friends. It's really important that I get the word out on the show, and I'd really like it if I could get some extra support. Thank you. Have a good day.